Hello, hello, crafty people. How are you doing today? Hope everyone is well. Nobody's snowed in. Today I have two journals for you to show, to walk through. They are opposite ends of the design spectrum, very different types. I've decided to break them into two videos, so if someone doesn't care to see one type, they don't have to, and they're a little bit shorter. So this journal I am calling Vintage Rose. This is the most beautiful paper. I love the paper, the roses in all the different colors, and I'm hoping that you can see the sparkle in that paper. It's really, really gorgeous. It will come with this shimmery lace around it. Love the shimmery lace too. Not just pretty lace, but it shimmers. And that is mostly to protect the spine jewelry or the dangle over here. A dangle that incorporates most of the colors, all of the colors actually, of the cover paper. And different types of textures, different types of ribbon. So I love having the different textures and things to touch and to look at in there. It also has some gems. There's a gem with a key attached to it. There's a timepiece, actually two different timepieces on each side. There is an angel wing, and I think there's one more. Can't find it right now, but as always, there is a little heart made with love, because I always make my journals with love, and I hope whoever gets it feels that. So a vintage silk tie holds this together with a tiny little eyelet. I love this. So it's the exact same color as the roses, so you can hardly see it. You have to look for it to find it, so it does not detract from the gorgeous paper. Okay, vintage rose here. Inside pocket with journal cards. The word impossible says I'm possible. Don't be like the rest of them, darling. Journal on both sides, and this pocket is certainly big enough to put additional things in. Write your story. So there's room to journal here, and then a couple of journal cards. Oh, happy day, and she believed she could, so she did. And that tuck spot, and again, there's room there. Over here, a little belly band with a couple of mini journal cards, and all of this is flat, so this whole page can be journaled on. And the same with this one. So this is a printed page, and this one was sprayed with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and hopefully you can see the glimmer on that page. That it is really cool looking too. But the intent was that you could write on the page, and then you could also write on the journal cards and tuck them in and add additional things. So all of these pages, whether they're printed or whether they have glimmer mist to make them shine, all of them hold or take a dark pen, a fine marker, a gel pen, a paint pen. All of those work really nicely on these. Nice big journal card here. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Adventure awaits. With a cluster on the belly band. Another tuck spot, again a journal spot over here. Small one, and this one of my favorites. Love how these little postage stamps came out. That was just plain white paper, and love the glimmer on it. It's a trifold card. You open it up, count your blessings. So you can journal in there. You could take this and write a note in there and give it to someone. You could write something in there that you don't want anybody to see easily, maybe a secret. A couple of journal cards here, secrets and happy, journal front and back. And again, both of these pages are writable. Smile, beautiful. And I love these miniature library cards. I think there's 4 in this journal. I just love those. These, yeah, I'll get to that in a second here. Happiness is handmade. The dress form, and this one says, let's dance in the sun with flowers in our hair. And both of those have 2 sides to journal there and tuck up there. And again, this page is journalable. Inspiration, write about something that inspires you. That's always a really cool thing to write about because you get more inspired when you do that. Daydreams with the butterfly. Love these vintage postcards here with the vintage writing. You can write on the back. You could write on the front, but hopefully you can see the sparkle on that one. And this card says choose joy with the birds. Can write front and back. Over here we have be brave under the rose and create with plenty of room to journal there. And love the embroidered butterfly with the pearl right in the middle. It's really pretty pink. Let's see if I can get that a little closer. Hopefully you can see that one. That's a really pretty butterfly embroidered. On this side we have favorite. And again, this is Glimmer Mist with stencil, and it takes black pen or marker really well, so you can write right on these pages. And if you haven't done that before, try it because it looks really cool to have your writing on these pages as a background. Dream, got a nice big card there, and note, front and back. Love these old typewriter stamps that don't always come out all the way. It just looks so vintage. Love those. Sparkle wherever you go, and a small tag to write on. You've seen some things like this throughout, and like this. They came from a kit of Linda Israel's. LindaIsrael.com. You can find those, and I think that Norella Bouchard of Calico Collage helped design those with her. So make today count. And here is another of the library cards. These are great for putting a little to-do list on here, or it could be a list of counting your blessings or what you're grateful for. And then when you complete the list, or if you wanted to put dates, you can put a date here and your item, or you can put your list and then check them off, and just a lot of things you could do with that. I just think they're so cute. So we've got a cluster here as a corner tuck spot, gratitude, place to write. Nice big card with map and canceled postage. And on the back is a map back with enjoy the adventure. Plenty of room to write there. Beauty with room to write. Moving on. Here's another one. I think there's 4, like I said, in this journal. Different colors. Live Your Best Life also came from that Linda Israel kit. And this one has a fun sparkle around the edge. You can write front and back. And up here is a couple of sticky notes. Do all things with love. They can be left in here and written on. They can be taken off, and you can write on this whole page. Beautiful, and the enameled butterfly. All of this is flat other than the butterfly, so can be written on. Write your story again. In the center, remember that you are loved, and remember that you are a star. Life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. So plenty of room to write here. Another mini belly band with another trifold. Really like how that stamp came out. Hopefully you can see the shimmer on that. Be bold. These are fun to write something in and slip in somebody's pocket or purse or something and have them find a special note from you. She leaves a sparkle wherever she goes. Walk to the edge and fly. Dream of joy. Isn't that pretty? Vintage picture there. Life is a beautiful ride, so you got plenty of room to journal on both of these pages. Again, journal space here, and beauty and journal space here. This is all flat. You radiate beauty. Tuck spot back here, so there's plenty of room to add things that you want to keep back there, and memories. And both of these are front and back journalable. Vintage pocket, listen to your heart. Again, this came from that same kit, I believe. And a vintage corset, room to journal on here. Tried to make all these pockets and tuck spots so that you could add additional things if you want, and there'd be plenty of room to hold them. Listen to your heart. And I love having a printed background and to write on. Full page belly band. Remember, good times and beautiful. The moth and the butterfly are flat, so you can journal right over them. Or you have the back, Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. And Life is the Flower for Which Love is the Honey, a quote by Victor Hugo. I really love this. And the back is so cute. It's a postcard, so you could write right on there. That's one of my favorites. Make Your Own Magic. A couple more journal cards here. Smile. Enjoy Life. We've got a front and a back there. Courage is being yourself every day in a world that expects you to be someone else. So this pocket is a book page. You can see the book page here, covered with a napkin. And I wanted to leave the fold up here open so that you can see the book page and then see the book page covered with a napkin. It looks so cool. And this says love. So then there's 2 journal cards here that go in with that pocket. Over here, true, happy, laughter, plenty of journal space on a shimmery page. Now this pocket is another book page out of Shakespeare. This one says Believe, but this is fabric on the book page and sewn. And here's another library cards. I think there's 4 of them in here. And a tag, a butterfly tag. The front is glossy, so you wouldn't want to journal on there, but the back is certainly open to journal. Gratitude. And a corner pocket. Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. Celebrate. And Memories. And then you've got the backs of those as well to journal. So there's lots and lots of journal space in this book. Here's 2 large journal cards and 2 smaller or medium-sized one, front and back. This one says With Love. This pocket is paper sewn and has a cluster on the front. This one says Dream with the spool and the button. So 2 of these go behind, and there's plenty of room to add other things. You could even write on this cover if you want, and 2 of them fit inside, and there's plenty of room to add additionals there. So this is the Vintage Rose journal, and that is in my Etsy shop if you are interested in that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. I would love to hear in the comments your thoughts about this one, and if you'll watch the other one, which is an extremely different style of journal, and give me your thoughts on that. Which type is your favorite, or is it somewhere in between? When you look at the journals, there's always something that draws you in more than the other. What is that? I would love to hear whether you're more drawn to this style or to the other style. It's a black base. You'll see it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.